Okay, everybody, how you doing today? Are you ready? I'm getting ready to show you one of, if not the most powerful method for SEO on the internet today. When I get done, this is going to absolutely, completely blow your mind away. Okay? Now, as a site owner, or even if you're not a site owner, even if you're just using one of the sites, I'm going to show you how to fully optimize this so that you can get your listing on first page of Google. The first thing you want to do is basically you're going to go in there and you're going to go and post an ad. You see, as I click on here, post an ad. Okay, and what's going to pop up is a screen for you to be able to put everything in. You basically go in there and you select a category. I'm not actually going to post this one. I'm just going to go ahead and put in, put something in there. So at least we have something to go by. Now you'll see in here, now what's important is, notice where you'll have the title. This is the most important, one of the most important things. Title, and also your tag area. Now it's not required to put tags in there, but if you want to get on the first page, you're going to want to put tags in there. And the description as well, and the images. Okay, now the first step is you go to Google. Okay, go to the the Google keyword tool. Okay, and you type in this particular one. I'm going to show you one that I did a couple of days ago. It's called Webcaster Graphics. Now this happens to be a new product, so it works really well, very quickly on products that are new. So what I did was I typed in, as you see here, I'm going to go ahead and type in my captcha. Okay, great. Now, as you notice, Webcaster Graphics doesn't have any local searches just yet. So what I did was I said, well, let me just shorten it. Let me see what happens on Webcaster. Okay, I clicked the button, and bam, we got a bunch of searches. Look at that, 27,100 global searches and 1,600. And look at the competition. Great, very little competition. So now what you do is you click over to the keyword tool right here. You select them. And you really only need about 10 of them, but I'm kind of overdoing it by getting all 50. But you really only need about the first 10. Anything beyond that's kind of a little more overkill, but still it worked either way. So I click on that, and you click on the view selected. And what you'll want to do is you'll want to copy this, okay, and then go over and create a note text file and then paste it. And then what you're going to do is go in there hand by hand, put a comma after every single one. Now for illustration purposes, I'm not going to go down and do all this because I've already done it already. Okay, now what you're doing, and keep this all in mind, you can go ahead and close this particular box. Okay, now the next step is we go over to our ad. Okay, now remember what we had in there was Webcaster Graphics. That's your keyword. Okay, as you see in here, have Webcaster Graphics, and you'll put your price tag in, whatever the price for the item. Select this particular one has to be a worldwide. This one actually went up, and let's say worldwide here. And right here, we're not going to paste it in here, but basically you'll paste in your whatever your ad is. You're going to get more juice if you use some text that it's keyword rich. You're going to get actually a little bit better on that. Now, getting back to the tags area. Now, what you'll do is what you've done, the file that you created. Okay, you'll basically, and remember, have commas separating each one of them. Basically, you'll copy it, and then you'll paste it on in there. And also, too, which helps, is you want to put in images. If you can fill it up, you want on your number one, you want something that's going to be eye-catching, because once you get them, once they go to the site, you still want them to click on it. So you want to put something that's going to be eye-catching or something relevant to whatever you have. And then you want to click on featured listing. If you got the coupon code, you'll type in your coupon code in there to get your discount. Okay. Now, if you don't want to do feature ads, not a must, but it also helps. You can unclick it, and then you'll click continue. Now, for illustration purposes right here, again, we're not going to go ahead and submit it. I've already done it. And what I'm going to do is go back to, okay, that's the ad. This is the ad that I submitted, and I'm going to show you on Post Reclassified Ads, the main site. I submitted that on March 6th. Today, as you see here, is March 8th. Okay, Remember, that's March 6th at 10:29. So actually, it's not even a whole 24 hours. Now, what you do is, since your ad's been created, you go up here, you copy this. Okay? You copy the URL that was created. Now, you go over to, let's see, we'll socially bookmark it. You go over to something like OnlyWire, where you can set up an account here, and you click on the post. Okay? And again, in the title, you'll put in Webcaster Graphics, or whatever, whatever your keyword is. You put that in there, and you'll also paste the URL. And in the tags, on something like OnlyWire is a little bit different. They're space separated. So you'll go back and copy that, and then you'll paste those tags in there. And it selects the services like this. You can use, Bookmarking Demon, or there's some other things out there. OnlyWire. I know OnlyWire is a free service up to a point. And then you'll collect on what category and whatever, and then you'll click post. Now, since we've done it, I'm not going to post it to here again. Now you go to your next step. Okay, you want to go to a site. It's called Pingler, which is a pinging site. What you'll do is you'll post the URL in there, and then again you'll type in your keyword. Okay, now you've done that, and then you'll select what category you want it to go into. This one. We'll just go internet offline here, and then type in your capture code and click ping. I've already done it, so I'm not doing it again. Already done that. So now the next step is what you'll go is to a site that was given to us by Lisa Simpkins. Thank you, Lisa. This has been really helpful. You click in here, you can get as many 800 backlinks. You basically paste that link in there and submit query. And now this one, you got to wait a little while. It'll start doing its thing, and then it'll show on the bottom for you to go to page 2. And then once it's done, you'll go to page 2. Then you'll do the same thing, copy, submit query, then you go to page 3. Just when it's done, don't do it beforehand. If you do it beforehand, it'll stop the process. So once you're done, and you'll be at page. And this website is, as you see up here, www.freescripts.com. Okay, and now at this point, you're pretty much done. Now you might want to go back and do one last thing. You go into your ad, and then you click the share button on here. Now let me show you what happens. Now remember the date on this one. That's March 6th, okay? At 10:29 a.m. in the morning, okay? Now, what I'm going to show you, what I did was, I'm going to do it again. Watch this, Webcaster Graphics. Now I do a search for this, and look what happens. Because of the social bookmarking, bam, it's in the first place here. This is the #1 slot on the first page of Google. Then you've got it right here. Look, you've also got it right here, post reclassified ads, where I placed the ad in. But here's something else I'm going to show you. Now, post reclassified ads is almost a year old, but I have another site owner. She owns a couple of sites in Canada. And this is her site right here, Vancouver. Now I'm going to show you when I placed that ad. Remember, today's date is March 8th. Let's go in there. Look at that. Yesterday at 9:19 p.m. And actually, it wasn't even that, because in Canada they're on a different time schedule. So it was about that time. Our time was several hours later. Okay. We'll change this color. Let's keep the current color scheme. And look at that. That was one day. That was done yesterday, last night. And if you look in here again, look at that. And that site, her site's only 3 months old, but yet look at the power that it's got already. I did exactly the same process, and bam, it's there. People, I'm telling you, you got a powerful, powerful weapon. If you got affiliate products, and it's not just one. I'll show you another one. Let me see. Okay, here's one. This is a product put out by Devin Brown. Okay, that's not my product. I don't even have that. Actually, I'm an affiliate for it. And look at it here. Oh, let me see. I think I got it under the wrong one. Oh, there it is. I'm sorry. Yeah, actually, I'm sorry. There it is. It's the first one. Look at that. Right there, #1 on Google. Okay, I can show you dozens and dozens of things. This is a very, very powerful system. Utilize it. Okay, you want to start making money with affiliate stuff? You got a tool that's a killer tool. It'll do it. This will work time and time again. Now, if you want to add a little bit extra juice to it, because I did this today, and we'll see how the results are. You take the URL again, and then go ahead and use that URL in your resource area and start submitting articles. Okay, that'll help as well. But like I said, it's already on first page. You pretty much don't have to do much else. But if you want to get that #1 spot secured on something really hard, you do something like that. Hope this helps. Everybody have a great day.